Hi everyone, in this session we are going to generate a method to retrieve new emails. In the last session we created all emails method to retrieve the all emails in our Gmail inbox. In this session we are going to create another method to retrieve new emails, previous emails and next emails. Okay, first of all we are going to set some global variables like for declare a static access modifier for the members for list and events. Okay, we are going to use it to search and sort and manipulate, okay, our emails. Okay, first we are going to add some access modifier and declare the static members for the list and events to sort and manipulate the messages. Okay, for this we are using public static list, and then we are going to give a string system.string, and then we are going to give a variable name. This list will be in a string. Okay, well, that's why we are going to use a string list string. Okay, and then we are going to give a variable name msg list is equal new list string. The next one is for links, message links. Okay, we are going to use the same access modifier public, return type static, and then we are going to give a list string msg link is equal new list string. Okay, and then we are going to create a queue event for check new emails. Okay, and a public static string queue event. Okay, then we are going to make another integer variable which is called email numbers. Okay, to count the numbers of emails. By default we set the value to 0. Okay, by default we set to value for 0. This is we are using these two are we are using for message list to search and sort and manipulate the messages. Okay, the next one, this one we are using to check for new emails, and the last one we are using to count the emails. Okay, after that we are going to create our method. We are going to create our method under this one, all emails. Okay, we are going to create over here under this, and we are going to create a method like private void check emails. Okay, and then we are going to use a method over here, this method. Okay, now for this we are going to create, first of all, to get the URL, first we are going to create a string variable name for our URL, this feed autumn. Okay, Gmail Google mail feed autumn. Okay, this is Gmail autumn URL. Okay, the variable name. And then we are going to create to resolve external XML resources for Credential. Okay, for authentication. For this we are going to use a XML URL resolver. Okay, this is a class of XML. Okay, this is a class of a XML we are using, XML URL resolver. Okay, then we are going to give a variable name XML resolver is equal new XML resolver. Over here we are going to use our variable name of our XML resolver to authenticate. Okay, for username and password. Okay, is equal new credential network credential, and then we are going to pass our Gmail username and Gmail password, okay, over here. After that, we are going to make another fast access to XML data for Gmail Atom URL, okay, to convert not only to, we are going to access the XML data from Gmail Atom URL, okay, and we are going to use a XML text reader to access the XML data from the Gmail Atom URL, okay. For this we are going to use a XML text reader. XML reader is equal new XML text reader. Then we are going to pass our URL gmail google.com mail feed atom, okay. We are going to pass it over here, this variable name which is holding this URL, okay, and we are going to give our XML reader variable, and then we are going to use our XML resolver, and we are going to pass the XML our credential over here to authenticate and to get the data, XML data. And then we are going to use a try and catch method, and in try and catch method we are going to create a uniform resources identifier for the URL, for our Atom URL. For this we are going to use a namespace using system.xml link. Click on that. Now you can see at the top we have now our system.xml link, okay. After that we are going to pass our this URL over here, and then after that we are going to create another initialize instance of the XML document class to load the uniform resources identifier for Google Feed Atom, okay. Then we are going to use x document XML feed is equal x document dot load from our XML text reader. We are going to load the data, okay, from Gmail Atom URL to our XML document, okay. Then we are going to use a variable name email items, okay. We are going to create a variable and we are going to give email items is equal, and then we are going to get it from items in, and then we are going to give our XML document which has all the data from our text XML text reader, and then we are going to get the descendant entry in our emails. For example, for the latest one, okay, like author name, title, link, and summary, okay. We are going to select in this over here. We are going to use our string author to get the author name, okay, from the items which is holding all the data from the XML feed, okay. We are going to get the author name, okay, and then we are going to take we are going to get the email title, and then we are going to get email link, and then we are going to get email summary, okay. After that we are going to clear our list message, okay. Message list we are going to clear. Over here we have error mail reader, and over here we have to pass our main forum name, which is main forum. We are going to pass our main forum over here. Now you can see we are going to clear the list, and we are going to clear the link before we add any item. Then we are going to use a for each loop, and then we are going to create a variable name item, and we are going to retrieve all the we are going to store all the email items which has all the data of downloaded data, like author name, text, title, link, and summary. We are going to store in our items, and then we are going to add it to our mail list and mail link. Okay, items, we are going to add items to our mail list and mail link. Okay, message list and message link. Okay, for this we are going to use a if statement. If the item, okay, then title, which is holding this title, okay, title of the email, is equal to string empty, okay, it will compare. If it's empty, okay, then we are going to add, or here we have to give our main forum name, main forum name. Okay, then we are going to add to our list, okay, some items like author, author and summary. Okay, and we are going to use we are going to add also the link. Okay, for this we are going to use a main forum message list dot add. Okay, and then we are going to pass in a string message from. Then we are going to concatenate with the author name. Okay, we are going to item dot author name, and then we are going to pass another string. There is no subject, and the summary reads. There is no subject and the summary reads, and then we are going to add our summary. Okay, item summary, and over here it will add the summary of the email. Okay, then we are going to use again main forum to add the link. Okay, msg link dot add items dot link. As I told you, the message list, it's a list, our list that we created, a string list. Okay, and that we created before at the, or here you can see message list, msg list, and msg link. Okay, and now we are going to over here we are going to add to our list the author and also the summary. Okay, if the message title is empty, and then we are going to add this to, okay, author name and summary, okay, to our message list. Okay, and then we are going to add also the item, the email links, okay, to our message link. Okay, after that, else if it's not empty, okay, then we are going to pass our main forum here, main forum. Okay, now then we are going to add to our message list. Okay, then we are going to add to our message list a message from, and then author name, and then we are going to author title. Okay, and the summary. Okay, the last we are going to add the summary, and we are going to add also the link of the email. Okay, okay, this is for to add the author title and link and summary to our message list that we can easily retrieve from anywhere in our code. After that, we are going to use another if statement to count our emails. Okay, for this we are going to use our email item. Okay, this the variable name email item we are going to use, which is holding all the downloaded data of email. Okay, author, title, link, and summary. We are going to use the count method to count function. Okay, if the email item is greater than 0, okay, then we are going to use another if else statement inside of it. Email item dot count is equal to 1. We are going to compare with the 1. Okay, if it's greater than 0 means there's a new email inside of the item, and we are going to compare with the 1. Then we are going to, the synthesizer will tell us, okay, we are going to give our synthesizer name. Synthesizer will tell us you have a new email. Okay, if it's compared to 1, then we are going to the synthesizer will tell us you have a new email. Else our synthesizer will reply, okay, else our synthesizer will reply you have, and then the message count, okay, new emails. Okay, else it will tell us the all the emails. Okay, it will count all the emails, and then it will tell us the numbers of emails over here. You have, for example, you have 16 new emails. Okay, if the email is more than 1, okay, if the new emails are more than 1, then it will tell us the numbers of the email. And then we are going to use another if else statement. Over here you can see we have to pass our main forum, and then we can use our queue event. Okay, queue event we have to, over here we are going to use a queue event to check new emails. Okay, we have over here a public static string queue event. Okay, we are going to use it over here. Okay, now we are going to use our main forum dot queue event is equal, then we are going to pass in a string that check for new emails. Okay, check for new emails, and we are going to use an AND operator. We are going to use an AND operator, and then we are going to count our email. Okay, item dot count, we are going to count it is equal to 0. Okay, then synthesizer will reply to us. Our synthesizer will reply to us you have no new email. Okay, if it's equal to 0 means there's no new no new emails exist, then it will tell us you have no emails. Okay, then our main forum dot query queue event is string dot empty. Okay, we are going to use. After that, at the last, we are going to catch exception. Okay, over here we are going to catch exception ex. Okay, then our synthesizer will tell us the exception if something is wrong in our code. If something is wrong in our code, if the username and password is not correct, or maybe the URL is not correct, or if the anything wrong in this code, it will tell us the exception. Okay, or here we are going to use we are going to concatenate the message exception message also. Or here at the last we are going to concatenate the exception message. If something is wrong in this code, then it will tell us the exception. Okay, that's why we are using a try and catch method, okay, to get the exception also. And it's also if the authentication is failed, because we have to allow less secure app before this code work. Before this code work, we have to allow let's secure F for our Gmail email Gmail account. Okay. Okay, now this is for new emails. Okay, then we are going to make commands for new emails, new grammar for emails. Okay, for this we are going to create some new grammar. We are going to pass our grammar over here in a speech recognition event. Okay, main event. We are going to pass our new grammar. Okay, first grammar is for get all emails, get all inbox emails. Okay, for this we are going to use our method all emails. Okay, which we created before. You can see over here we are going to use our this method. Okay, get all emails. Okay, this we are going to use get all emails. We are going to use our method, and then for the next to check for new emails, we simply call our our check email method. Okay, which we created before. As you can see over here, we are going to call this method. Okay, for check emails. For check new emails, we are going to call this method. For the next grammar we are creating is read the email. Okay, for this we are first of all we are going to pass our we are going to cancel our synthesizer. Okay, and then we are going to use a try and catch method. Then we are going to pass our synthesizer name here, synthesizer speak async message list, and then we are going to pass our number the variable that we created before, integer variable, email numbers at the top, which has a default 0. Okay, which has a value default 0. Okay, we are going to we are going to read all the emails. Okay, for the and now we are going to use there is no email to read. Okay, else if there is no email to read, and then the message will the synthesizer will reply there is no emails to read. Okay, then we are going to use another for next email. For next email we are going to make a grammar next email. Then we are going to pass our synthesizer here. First of all we are going to cancel our synthesizer, and then we are going to we are going to use a try and catch method. Then we are going to pass our email number that we created over here, which has a default value. Okay, 0 is the default value, but we are going to over here we are going to concatenate with the 1. Okay, we are going to concatenate with 1 to get the next email. For example, if the email number is 2, then we are going to add 1. We are going to do addition 1 to get the third email. Okay, if the message is the second message, then we are going to do addition to get the third message. Okay, and then synthesizer will get the message list. From the message list it will get the this email number. Okay, with the addition 1. Okay, then we are going to use in a catch, we are going to use our synthesizer. For example, if there's no next email, if the list is at the end, then we are going our synthesizer will reply there is no further email. Okay, if the email number is minus equal 1, okay, minus equal subtraction equal 1, then the synthesizer will tell us there is no further email. Okay, and for previous we are going to use a previous email. For previous email we are going to also use the try and catch method. Okay, and then we are going to give our integer variable email number minus equal 1. If it's minus equal 1, okay, then the synthesizer will tell us the it will go back to the previous email. Okay, for example, we are on the first email, and then we are going to say next. It will go to second email. Okay, and then we can say the, another grammar we created for previous email. When we say previous email, it will go back to 1. Okay, for this we are going to use minus 1. Okay, minus equal 1, and then synthesizer will tell us the from the message list, which has all the collection of the emails. Okay, it will go back to minus 1. Okay, then we are going to use a catch. It will go to the back to the first one, and then it will say us to there is no previous email. Okay, now we are going to add a string variable for our username and password. Okay, global string variable. We are going to call it username and password. Okay, like this. And we first of all we are going to set it in global scope. Okay, we are going to pass it over here. Set global variable for username and password. Okay, now first is we are going to make a string variable for this. String variable username. Okay, and then we are going to make a string variable password. Okay, one is for email address, the other one is for password. This is global scope. Okay, it's out of our main function. Okay, main function and other functions we can call it from anywhere, from any method. Okay, okay, now we are going to pass this in our where we are in our credential. Okay, over here we are going to pass our username variable, and over here we are going to pass our password variable. Okay, now you can see the error is gone. In all email we have to pass our username and password. Okay, and then after that we are going to also do for check for new emails. We also have over here username and password for credential. Okay, for authentication, email and authentication. Okay, now we done with this. In next session we are going to create we are going to add this grammar to our database, to our default database column. Over here we are going to add, and then we are going to load the grammar. Okay, we are going to make our database table name for our email and our password, and then we are going to retrieve it from the database column. Okay, to authenticate the Gmail email and password. Okay, to retrieve the data, email data. Okay, see you in next session. Okay, bye from now.